From the plastic waste to the melting ice caps, experts warn out sears and suffering. At the 6th Annual World Ocean Summit held in Abu Dhabi, political leaders, policymakers, heads of business and scientists from around the globe are meeting, hoping to build a consensus and greater collaboration. But the message is clear: radical change is needed.
We've got a problem that is a planetary problem, and we as human beings have to accept that all of us are part of the problem. And I won't go into the details of that, but that's pretty obvious what is required, which is for societal change and radical change, in fact. Because the news that we have had from our scientists, and I refer particularly to the IPCC, is that we are trending in a very hazardous course.
A recent report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, warned that time is running out and the world wants to achieve the most ambitious target in the Paris Climate Accord, keeping global warming at 1.5 degrees Celsius, that's 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit. According to the IPCC, the planet has already warmed by about 1 degree Celsius since pre-industrial times, and is on course for another 2-3 degrees of warming by the end of century unless drastic action is taken.
We're on a course now which will be with us for hundreds of years. Even if we did everything right tomorrow on GHG emission reductions, we're still on that course. But we have still got time over the next 10 years to lower our GHG emissions to a level whereby we will not hit that 2-degree warming stage, which, as you would know, once we get to 2 degrees, we're currently trending towards 3 degrees. Once we get to 2 degrees, we lose all coral reefs, for example, in the world.
The World Ocean Summit is seeing some evidence of collaboration. California-based Wade Institute and Foundation announced the New Blue Prosperity Coalition this Wednesday, March 6, including partnership with the Azores, Barbuda, Caracal, and Kingdom of Tonga. The aim of balanced economic growth with marine protection and achieve the ambitious goal of protecting 30% of the world oceans by 2030, an aim expressed by IUCN in 2016.
I mean, we've overfished the oceans. We have, in my opinion, 5 to 10 years to really reverse the trends of before, or it's going to be too late. We rely on the oceans for so many things: livelihoods, the food we eat, the air we breathe. The oceans sequester a ton of carbon, and if we don't fix the oceans now, it's going to be too late. It's going to be an environmental and an economic disaster. So we have to do this now. We have to come together. We know the tools. We know it works. We can do it. It's just about implementation, and find a few courageous governments that are willing to take the risk to do it, and it'll pay huge dividends down the road.
The World Ocean Summit runs in Abu Dhabi, UAE. It's the first time in the even 6th annual editions that it's being held in the Middle East.